What's up, you guys? I'm back with another story time. I know I've been gone for a second, but you know, midterms is crazy. So now that it's over, I'm about to start spoiling you guys. So enough with the intro, let's get straight into the video. So a couple of days ago, me and my cousin, we were out like kind of late night. It was like around like 11 something, like close to 12 o'clock. And we went to get something to eat. And we go on Yelp all the time to like figure out what food places is open, what food places is around the area, and like what we might have a taste for. So we were like looking on Yelp and stuff like that, and I had found a place that served like I searched around and I found a place that served like some really good burgers and like some fries and like all kind of stuff on it, like garbage fries type of things. And it sounded really good to my cousin. It didn't really sound too good for me at the moment because I was in the mood for something else. But I decided to go there because she was kind of like my guest or whatever. She was riding with me. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'll just take her or whatever. So we'll go there or whatever. So I was looking at the where the location was, like exactly where it was, and it was in this place called this city called Norco. And I hear a lot of bad things about Norco, especially one area, not Norco as a whole, but an area of Norco. It's like really, I heard it's really racist. Now I've driven through that area that they're talking about before, but I was actually on my motorcycle, so I have on long sleeves, I have on gloves, I have on boots, I have on pants, and then I have a helmet, so they can't really see my skin color or who I am when I ride through it. So when I did ride through there, I was always on my bike, and they have this bad rap for being racist. Now, like I said, it's not the whole Norco, because I go to Norco College, for some credits and stuff like that, and that school is perfectly fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But there's one area that's really bad, and so when I looked at the name of the restaurant, it was called something Saloon. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when I'm watching all this stuff like about like even like cowboy stuff, and then like other things, like if something was called like something Saloon, like I don't think that's a good idea. Like I don't think we should be going. But I told her, I said, okay, look, like, and I've never told her this before. I've never said we shouldn't go somewhere because it's racist or because we won't feel comfortable, because usually I feel comfortable everywhere I go, or whatever. But I just warned her about this place because I've heard so much bad things about it. So I'm just like, letting her know, like, I never lied to you before, and I've never told you this before. Like, I'm usually telling you, like, we can go wherever we want to go, whatever. But this place it's right in the heart of where it's racist at. And it's called, they call it Horsetown, USA or whatever. So she was like, oh no, we good, like, we can go, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, like, whatever. You want to go, we can go. So we started driving and stuff like that, and we're in the city over. So we're driving, whatever, and then I'm letting her know, like, again, like, I'm trying to let you know, like, it's not going to be pretty or whatever. So we drive down the street or whatever, and we get into Norco, to the area where it's not too friendly to black people, and there's a sign, a big ass sign that says Horsetown, USA, and then I pointed to her. I said, look at the street, and the street is literally paved in red, white, and blue. Now I know, that's my colors too, because I am from the US, but when people hold the flag to me, especially in those kind of areas, it seems to mean something more than just patriotism or something like that. Like, I feel like it's more of like, this is my country type of thing and not yours. So I'm showing her the ground. She was like, what the F is that? I'm like, I'm trying to tell you, like, the stripes on the ground where it's like, you have a white stripe and then another white stripe and another white stripe, like going down the street, they have it red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue, red, white, and blue going all the way down the street. So I'm telling her, like, look, like, I'm telling you, I wasn't lying to you. And she's already like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this before. Like, I'm trying to tell you, it's not gonna be nice. So we're driving down the street, and it looked like an old country town and stuff like that. It's not like, you know, it's not like modern or even regular, like a regular like shopping center. It's like really looked like kind of ranchish, like, you know, horse ranch type of thing. But give it to them, it is a lot of horses and ranches out there, but it just gives you a bad vibe, whatever. So we pull up to the location. Mind you, it's like almost 12 o'clock, and the place said it closed at 2 o'clock in the morning. So we pull up, and there's only one car in the parking lot. So we're like, oh dang, like it looks kind of dead here or whatever. But that's fine or whatever. Like, better for us, so we won't feel so uncomfortable. But like I said, I've grown up around all ethnicities. I've never felt uncomfortable before. So, but I'm just letting her know how it is in this area. So we walk into the restaurant. It's like a bar / restaurant / pub type of thing. Now there's a bar. As soon as you walk in, you see the bar, and then the people that's sitting at the bar has their back towards me. Okay. Now one of the workers walked straight past us, didn't say anything, and we're standing there trying to figure out, like, do we just sit down at the table or do we wait for a table? Like, we're not sure what to do. So we're standing there, and there's a woman and a man sitting at the bar here, and there's a man sitting at the bar across, like all the way at the end of the other end of the bar. Now the man, he looks at us and he turns back around, and then the girl, she's like this, and I don't know if she's drunk, I don't know what it is. She went like this, she looked at us like, and started laughing at us. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to do. So she turned back around, like turned back to her dude, and then one of the workers came out from behind the bar. She was like, oh, can we help you? And then we were like, my cousin said, she was like, do we just take a seat, or do we wait to be seated? She was like, oh, you guys are trying to eat? And then we were like, yeah. She was like, oh, we're closed already. So then when she said that, the man on the one end of the bar and the woman from the other end, they looked at each other and started laughing. So we were like, oh, online they say you close at 2 o'clock. And then she was like, oh, if we don't have a lot of traffic, we'll close earlier. And I mean, I didn't think much of it, because I was just like, okay, I've heard of people closing early, like small companies closing early if they don't have customers. But my cousin pointed out the fact that they had customers there. They had 3 people sitting there, right, you know, and then we walk in, like, you know, you would think that they would serve us or whatever, but I wasn't really thinking about that. So then, so basically she was telling me, like, we're closed, like, you can't eat here. And then the lady and then the man, they were just staring at us, like staring us down, and I felt like so uncomfortable. I was like, what the heck is going on or whatever. So then she's like looking at us, like smiling and laughing, like not smiling, but like laughing at us. And I'm just like, what the flip? Like, this is so uncomfortable. Like, and it's crazy because before the lady even came out, we were standing there for a while, like, you know, just looking around like, no. And a worker had already passed by us and everything. So then the lady's like, okay, yeah, we're closed, so bye, type of thing. And then we're like, oh shoot, like, okay. So when we walked out, we were like, oh my God, that was so uncomfortable. Like, it's 12, you close at 2, you have 3 customers at the bar, 2 customers just walk in wanting to eat, like wanting to pay you money to give us food, and you have your customers sitting there laughing at us. Like, if I were to go to a place that was about to close, I mean, if I was already at a place that was about to close, I don't see myself laughing at the people coming in, or looking at the people on the other side, looking like what are they doing here? Like, you know, like, I don't see myself doing that. So can you guys let me know in the comment section, did it seem kind of racist, or was it just they were closing because they wasn't having a lot of traffic? And what do you guys think about the people that was sitting at the bar laughing at us and looking at us and making like odd faces and stuff at us? Like, let me know what you guys think Am I tripping? Am I being a little extra? Did I already have this perception in my head that they were racist? Or was it seriously like something against us? Let me know in the comment section, and because I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. Because now that I'm saying it, I just don't know. Alright, so I'll see you guys on my next story time. Deuces.